for spread. But tell them Babbzy, we get the new talk for spread. We get the new talk for spread. The new talk for spread. Yo, Babbzy, want to tell them something? Bumba the lyrics are come out of me head Bumba Red. Hey, Babbzy, you ready?
So, Gordy, you know it's like 26 degrees outside right now in Toronto, right? And you know that I should really be outside flamming and looking at these sexy buff body men out there, but I hear blogging. But you understand, 26 degrees Celsius is real warm, you know, for Toronto. Don't mind the Yankees that is still calculating Fahrenheit because them backwards. But the truth of the matter is 26 is a good set of degrees. And if you can hear the fan blowing, it's because I'm not allowed to use the AC in my house. Because apparently in a Bajan home, the AC does affect your water bill. I don't know how the two does correlate, but it's my mom, so I can leave she alone. Let me get down to business quickly because we got some things to address. First thing first, June 1st, I'm going to be in NYC. Link up with me. Whoever got food, feed me. You understand? But I go into this big fat Juve party called Canboulay. Now, if you don't know what Canboulay is, trust me, you better get your tail there because I'm telling you right now, it's going to be the biggest thing on that night morning. For you, it's 4 a.m. Saturday morning or it is 4 a.m. Friday night. For whichever ones you want to say, because some of your backwards is shite. But it's going to be at Pulse 48th Yard, which is 1020 East 48th Street and Fargut Road in Brooklyn, New York. And if you don't know where that is, I'm going to put the flyer up at the end. They have cordially invited me, so I am cordially speaking of them highly. Because when I endorse an event, you know I must go forth and talk about them nicely. So you can get a free can of paint for the $30 that you pay to get in, as well as you can bring drinks, but no coolers. We ain't want no coolers in the place. We ain't want no coolers in the people place. Lastly, there's going to be a big truck in the middle of the thing there, so you can go walk up on the big truck. Platinum Sounds, Young Maddie, a whole bunch of people are going to be there. So I'm going to give you the contact information at the end. Make sure you get your ticket early. Do not lag and drag because you can't get in there. And don't call me because I can ignore you and play like I don't know who you is. $30, get yourself together. Next night is my boy Super B and Big Ed's birthday party. I'm going to be up in that as well. A whole bunch of DJs as well. You know what? That flyer's going to go on the end of the blog as well. Take a look at it. Make sure you get there. And if you don't know how to get there, right on my fan page or something, I will sort you out. So, you know, I got some traveling to do after New York because, you know, I got to go to Jamaica, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Barbados, and Trinidad, all in like I don't even know, span of time. But I'm kind of excited because I haven't really been to St. Vincent since I've been a grown adult, neither St. Lucia and neither Trinidad, because in going to Jamaica as a grown person now, I feel like, you know, I've conquered that island and I know what's going on there. Mind you, the old people in Jamaica are kind of, you know, I'm kind of nervous about them because they're kind of different. Like Bajan old people be like, oh, your mother, your father still looks so good. Like those are the things they can tell you, you know what I mean? You still got the man from down Chapman Lane. Like these are the things old people in Barbados do. Jamaican old people real different, yo. All of them have some spirit in them. I don't know how there's so much spirits going around, but in Jamaica they be like, daughter, come here, me have something to tell you. My spirit have something to tell you. And I'm like, yo, I hope this spirit and me ain't got no beef, you know, cause I ain't about this right now. You understand? So then they be like, you can't walk with the people you walk with. You have to mind them. And you have to share your clothes with nobody. And you make nobody put on your shoe them. And I'm like, okay, well, my shoe size is a size 11, so nobody ain't going to be wearing my shoe. And my ass is 6 feet. And I'm bony as shite. So I don't think anybody going to be wearing my clothes. Where are we going with this conversation, boo-boo? You understand? And then just be going in it. And then another one appear like right off the bat when I come back to Canada, going down Eglinton West. Daughter, my spirit have something to tell you. I'm like, here we go with the spirits. So then now she telling me, you have to watch what you're doing, the man where you talk to now, you're going to marry to him, make sure you treat him good. And I'm like, which man is that, seeing as I have about 20? So then she telling me now, oh, me say, you know, you're going to get money in her life, and and then she start going into some tongue, Holy Ghost thing she getting. Now I scared as raw soul, cause I don't like these things, you know. I don't really deal with that. You understand what I mean? I don't know if it's Obia. I don't know if it's voodoo. I don't know if it's Hassalam Malaikum. Just don't do that tongue thing around me, man. I can't take on that day. Then now I tell her, she, look, send back that spirit and bring back a Bajan one. At least I will understand what the Bajan one's saying. Because I don't trust your translation. You get me? So then she talking with me today. I cool with she now. Calm her down. Get the tongue thing out the way. So I taking out my pen now. She told me, oh, you want my phone number? You can call me anytime. You know, I said, no, boo, I want the next 7 digits. I want the Lotto Max numbers for Friday because it's 50 million. Since you so psychic, give me the fucking numbers for the lottery. Let me go about my business now. God bless. Anyways, First thing first, people, we got some issues with Rihanna and her Twitter and being the cultural ambassador of Barbados. Now I say this, Rihanna, defend yourself the best way you know how, which is through verbal assault, Riri. I cares nothing about what these people in Barbados have to say about revoking a Bajan ambassadorship. I didn't know that the contract you signed said something about getting bold on speed dial, because if anyone disrespects you, Rihanna, you blister them back. Furthermore, if you want to subcontract my ass to deal with them, I will, because I find you go easy on some of them. Cause I just tell them about the Down syndrome cross-eyed child in the photo that I just rough ask anybody about my Twitter. Don't even send me no shit, so cause you can get blazed up. Real thing. But they're saying that Rihanna, as the ambassador of Barbados, should not be disrespecting people and whatever. Now, I want you guys to know this. Anyone in life, I don't care if he is Jehovah, Jah Rastafari, Malaikum, and Assalam. If somebody disrespects you, you blister their bitch ass back. You don't take nothing because of some job, because of some rank, because of something. You don't let nobody abuse you and tell you no cunt. And if you can't handle that, call me. Don't let these people fool you in Barbados about, oh, you shouldn't say this and you shouldn't say that. Hell no. If the Prime Minister of Barbados get disrespect the people them back. What is wrong with that? Why you all like to get abused by people? I don't get this. Next thing now. Riri, run your route. Do your thing. I don't care. 90 million last year. You're on Forbes list. Curse the people about the pussy. I would do it too. But I would call it a crutch, because that sounds more vulgar. Pussy's kind of just, nice now. Next thing. The NCF CEO Donna Cox get fired. Now everyone asking me how I feel. Babbzy, what you think? What you think? What you think? What you think? This is what I think. If Donna Cox signed the check for any of these acts, Ramses Brown, Troy Special, D2, all these people who don't do nothing really internationally for music, if Donna Cox signed the check to approve those acts at any NCF event, she asked, they'd want firing. Now, I don't have no problem with Ramses Brown. I don't know Troy Special, I don't know D2. But all I know is I don't hear their music at all out here. I know that the acts that you should be booking is people like Big Red, whose tune Mash Up last year, but NCF didn't have him on nothing. People like Rupee, who had I Am a Bajan, who did not get booked for one NCF event last year. So ask me if I feel the ways that Donna Cox get fired. No, NIS building for she behind Ira George and the rest of them. Furthermore, if the NCF real serious about hiring the CEO, call me, because I got the credentials for that job, because I want them, because I understand. I know that if I is the CEO of the NCF, it can be fair, shit can get done, and I know we got in Trinidad and come in second. We're real first, because if Marshall wasn't in it, then we would be first. But listen, really and truly, I don't have a qualm with the NCF, but I'm glad that Donna Cox gone, because trust me, I don't think she was doing nothing in the people job. She was just collecting big pay and pretending to do work. Oh well, NIS for you. Next thing, Caravana. People don't ask me so about Caravana. I'm going to tell you why. The parades that we have in the West Indies and as West Indian people were for one sole specific reason. It was because we were emancipated from slavery. So I don't understand how Caravana has managed to get bull on speed dial as well and sell their parade to the Scotia Bank, who's now calling it the Scotia Bank Caribbean Festival. I careth fucking not. I am not playing no mass at no Caravana for no Scotia Bank, because Scotia Bank ain't nothing West Indian. You just handed our parade that we made because we got out of slavery, and you put it back in the slave master's fucking hand. I know Michael Leach and Patrick Husbands, and there's a lot of black people out here, and West Indian Indians and West Indian blacks that got money that you could have get instead of Scotia Bank. Furthermore, the parade is bare cunt, is a half a kilometer long or some shit. The men that you can see here, ladies, I telling you this now, sorry Toronto people to bust the secret, but the men you can see at Caravana are not from Toronto. Those fit body man with all the tattoos and look good as cunt come from the States here. Them that's hire up truck and thing and drive down here. So you could as well stay in the States and get your own American men, because the man you're going to pick up on the road going to be American. Lastly, I looking at mass launches, band launches, and all I seeing is bare brown skinned girls with curly hair, Chinese and Indian, Indian and Chinese. I don't see no girl black NW47 like me. So you know what? If you think that you're gonna come out here and just portray light skinned girls and brown skinned girls on a stage and for models for mass, I can tell you now, my dark skinned ass can keep my money from you because I don't give people money that don't support me. So I don't know where you get this from up here, people. Because I know when I see Trinidad launches, yes, there's a lot of light skinned models, but they do have the fatty bum bum models. They do have the short ones. They do have the black as tar ones. Cause some of them up there blacker than me. So I don't understand how all of a sudden wanna get up here and wanna get confused with the thing. Fuck wanna. Don't send me no flyer to endorse no fucking mass camp. I ain't endorsing one rasshole. I cares nothing about you all. Happy birthday shout outs for me quickly because you know if I forget people's shout outs like B Star come message me in at the night time last night. I want you to know it is gonna be my 24th birthday, Babbzy, and you cannot forget my birthday shout out. So is Miss FP, big up yourself, B, Only Child Star, Naki, my girl from University, Nesta Can, Vanessa Marie Cross, Nicholas Graves, Cell Connect, First Lady British, and Ken Griffith. Their birthdays are all today. And tomorrow is my cousin Justin Babb, big up yourself, Rebecca Lewis, Spencer James, how many man you didn't marry to, Troy Welch, Raven Phoenix, Kev Knotts, Boss Lady Call Thrust, Anthony Best, and Malachi Street. So people, before I go, I have something serious that I want to say to you guys. A lot of you guys, when I talk to you, have this real lost grip of reality. People, Melanie and Derwin on the game are not real. Marlena and Stefano on Days of Our Lives are fake fucking people. I want you guys to really start getting focused on what in life matters. Because a lot of the things you all are running down, some big house that you can't afford, and then you got to work 4 jobs, and then you're neglecting your children. You all gonna end up unhappy because your children gonna end up despising you get end up friggin' run down because you can't do nothing with yourself because you're working so hard that you don't even understand what life is. Hear me out. I happy because my mom is good, my dad is good, my brother Dwayne is good. Okay? I telling you now, I don't care what I drive in, where I live in, what happening. As long as my people are happy, I can be happy. You all need to start facing reality and figure out what is going to make you happy. Because a lot of you have no fucking clue. You need to take your head out the clouds and start realizing what's going on in this world. When I was a kid, I couldn't read no friggin' fictional books, you know. It's only real things I was allowed to read as a child. Because I can tell you something now. Ain't no cat living no rascal hat. And if your eggs are green with your ham, you got a fucking problem. I gone.